Hello. On behalf of the Career Services Department, I want to thank you for taking time out of your schedule to review our discussion today on nursing, outlook, and specializations. As we know, you are currently in the process of pursuing your education in one of our nursing programs. We wanted to provide a high-level overview of the overall outlook of the nursing profession in the coming years. Of what should be no surprise to you, um, the industry outlook for nursing is very bright. And that's looking at several different parts of the industry, from education, nursing instructors, and teaching, with a 15% plus growth compared to average, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. That roughly translates into about 7,300 more jobs posted, more job openings in 20 through 2026. For the registered nurse sector, we're looking at over 15% growth, more than 438,000 job openings through 2026. And then for licensed practical and vocational nursing, a 12% increase, with just shy of 89,000 more job openings through 2026. So if you heard that the year of the nurse was 2020, it certainly is continuing, which leads into the discussion as it translates into areas of specialization. I can imagine, we can imagine that you have thought through a variety of potential opportunities that you may be interested in, or may have heard of some experiences you can have with your nursing degree. But what we would like you to consider and expand is other areas of consideration. As you continue through your program, we want you to think of dialysis nursing, forensic nursing, really wrapping around what home health nursing is, as well as travel nursing, school, both private and public school nursing opportunities, mental health, and public health, among many others. This list is by no means comprehensive, but what we hope is that you are opening your mind to other opportunities that may occur in your career path as a nurse, as starting off as and or continuing on your nursing career path. And one thing that's going to be really important is for you to maximize your clinical experiences, both those that are simulated as well as those on site. It's important to build relationships. And that's not just with any other healthcare professionals that you are intercepting with throughout these experiences. That's also your fellow classmates, your instructors. It is looking at making the most out of those relationships and having an understanding of perhaps their background for your clinical instructors, as well as faculty, other faculty, having that conversation. What led them to where they're at in their nursing career? You may or may not be surprised. It's very uncommon for a nurse to stay in one type of nursing their entire career. It's much more common for there to be many chapters of a nursing profession. Make sure you're documenting these experiences as it translates to what you're gaining from, what you're exposed to in your clinical experiences, and really take advantage and initiative where you can. Making sure you're asking questions, that you are certainly being the observer, but jumping in and making the most out of what you can gain from the time that you are in lab as well as on sites. And please don't negate simulation. What you will find, if you are not already aware of, is that most healthcare organizations leverage simulation for continued education of their current staff. And so leveraging sims, whether that be through a virtual modality as well as in person in a lab kind of setting, a simulated situation is very common. And so make sure that you don't negate those and that you are documenting those types of experiences, because ultimately that will help you as you look to pave your career path through your resume and through skills that you've ascertained. And when we say ask questions, it's much more than simply just asking questions related to what you may be exposed to. It's really asking questions with them as to how to enrich you as a nursing professional. And it's without question that you should already have in your mind that continuing education is likely going to be in your very near future in an ongoing role of your career path. The nursing profession, the more education you have and ascertain, the more experiences that you will be exposed to. And it's important not just for that next step, that next dynamic of your career path, but it's to keep up with what is best practices. Like everything else in the world, healthcare is going at a very quick speed in terms of new technology initiatives. It's important that you're keeping up with that. Your marketability certainly ties in with career path, but also in terms of your ability to really demonstrate your skill set. And certainly financial stability is part of that. The higher your education is, the more potential you have to impact your income, your financial income. And certainly this can very much help as you are looking to navigate to a new chapter in your career path. And then, more or less that transcendence for really high motivation, increased job satisfaction. There's a huge correlation with education. And that might be for you continuing on with your bachelor's degree or your master's. It may also be certification. So it isn't necessarily tied directly with a degree in the concept of going from an associate to bachelor's to master's, but it may be a certification that's really dialed in to the type of specialization that you are either hoping to embark on or looking to further enhance your current skill set and strengthen your nursing capabilities in your current specialization. Which is a great segue into the importance of professional associations. These certainly can tie very nicely into not only further research and understanding of the multitude of career opportunities within the nursing profession and in the nursing industry, but it will also help you with those continued education, the certifications, understanding career path within that specific specialization. And what you see is just a few, just 12 of the many associations that are connected to nursing. Certainly the American Nurses Association is more or less the all-encompassing, but then you'll notice such as the American Academy of Nursing, American Psychiatric Nurses Association, that then it goes into more niche. And so for that reason, I would really encourage you to start with American Nurses Association and then navigate through specializations that are interest of you and look for opportunities to partake in continue education, whether that be webinars, conferences, and familiarize yourself with certifications. And oftentimes there's great opportunities for networking virtually through these associations as well. And then certainly at the conference level, some of those engagements with in-person networking opportunities. As Career Services is truly here to serve as a guide to help you navigate your compass through your career path, we want to make sure you're taking advantage of some fantastic resources that are quite literally at your fingertips through keystrokes. And that's going to be leveraging onetonline.org. That is a great tool that allows you to search a plethora of job clusters. So you can type in, for example, registered nurse in the search icon and find information related to skills, aptitudes, education levels, as well as salary ranges based upon the country as a whole, and then segmented into the state and then into metropolitan statistic area based upon Bureau of Labor Statistic information that you can ascertain, which is really great as you look to understanding salary expectations as well as where your growth in salary, for example, could be. And then it outlines, again, education and some additional types of aptitudes. And then I would be remiss if I really didn't assert the resources that your Career Services team has built out within our LibGuide School of Nursing under Career, from getting to know whom your Career Services advisor is to a plethora of information related to more research on specializations, composing your resume, cover letter, interviewing tactics, as well as getting to know employers that are looking to hire our graduates through the employer spotlights. There are many, many resources within that, and we continue to expand our library of tools and resources within the School of Nursing LibGuide. So I encourage you to take advantage of that. I hope that you have taken in a few takeaways as it relates to opportunities within the nursing industry and how you can navigate your career path in your nursing profession as you A, pursue nursing as a career, or B, continue to expand your nursing career. Thank you and have a great day.